Hi everyone, welcome back to Warrior Beauty. I know I haven't been on for a little while, but please forgive me if these videos get fewer at times. That's not my intention. My intention is to actually have more of being a warrior with melanoma and also a beauty segment as far as beauty and cancer. So, the last time I posted was my second intrathecal, I believe my second. It might have been my first actually. Anyway, I've gone through 2 intrathecal immunotherapy treatments into my brain here, into my little, I'll show you, everything's healed really well. There's my Ommaya port. There's a little bit of tiny stubbles on my head, mostly in the back. Seems like I'm gonna have like a right here and right here. And then there's like a strip right in the middle, like a baby's head when they, go back and forth, like cradle cap or something. Anyway, it's like I'm gonna have a beard in the back of my head here. Baldy in the front, party in the back, at least for a while. I'm gonna put my hat back on because it's cold where I live anyway. But I'm about to do my third intrathecal infusion on, we're going back to Houston on Tuesday, the 11th, and I'll be in the hospital Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's still a 3 and will always, usually for years, be a 3-day stay in the hospital each time. Now that it's my head and my body, they do they admit me one night and then they do the intrathecal infusion into my head the next morning, and then they watch me overnight, and then they do the infusion into my body via a regular IV. That's getting more difficult too because my veins are just, it's just a mess. They've drawn so much blood. So one of the times I went for blood, they took like 16 vials. Normally it's five or six ish, but that's a couple times a day, and that's for I signed up for that, all of it, because it is for research, and so they continue to do all of that, and so this is the third time. After the second time, it was a little scary there for a minute. I mean, not that it's not scary every day, because trust me, it is. If I let all of the emotion that I'm, feeling show all the time, I'd be a blubbering mess. But after the second time, they had told me that my scans, they've been scanning me like every 4 weeks, I think it is. Or 2, I don't know, scans all the time. That the next brain MRI and the next lumbar MRI would determine if I could continue on the trial, that if there was any progression, that we would have to make a decision to allow me to still try on the clinical trial or to stop treatment. That would have been very scary because there aren't alternatives that I know of, except maybe IL-2. There are people that have to get off of this, and then they do IL-2 like every week. They'll do like IL-2 for a week and then stop for a week, and then IL-2 for a week and then stop for a week. And IL-2 is hell to get through. You can't even think, your head is in a vice. You can't, like, I couldn't even look at my phone and comprehend what I was trying to, my eyes hurt so bad to look straight, to look to the side, just so bad. So when I got those scans back, I was very happy. They showed stable for the most part. None of the lesions in my brain had multiplied, because I kept getting constant progression, more and more and more of them. So it just like stopped it there. I did have one lesion grow a tiny, tiny bit. And so that, it wasn't enough to stop treatment. They did find that I had more lesions on my vertebrae, on my spine, and other sections that weren't there before. And then they found a cyst in my thyroid that they're still watching. So we don't know if that's, something to be concerned about or not. I just had another set of an MRI done, and the lumbar, and all of it looked pretty okay. There are a few questions I have for my doctor because there were some things on there that were concerning that hadn't been seen before. So I'm not going to go into explaining all that because I'm not even sure what it means at this point. And until I talk to her, I don't want to give you misinformation of what it is or if I should even be worried or not. But it was a little bit of difference on there. From now on, I'm pretty sure my scans are like 6 to 8 weeks, thank God, because the lumbar one is a 2.5 hour scan. The one for the brain is an hour. And then my CT scans are no big deal. That's in and out. I hope to have a PET scan soon to see what's actually active and not. As you could see, my scalp healed for the most part from the whole brain radiation. My ears are another issue. I have ringing in my ears at times, one or the other. I have like a whole timpani thing going on here, right here in my left ear right now. It's like there's a little drummer in there with like a very muffled, soft little thing, like, pumping with the little thing hitting the timpani, just like do 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 do. I don't know what it's doing. It's not a heartbeat. It's I think it's my actual membrane of my hearing, my inner ear trying to heal, maybe trying to throw out all of the dead skin, because my ears peeled literally from the inside, outside, everywhere. They hurt so bad for so long, and they finally stopped. But that's been happening. At times I get a loss of hearing, like all of a sudden I can't really hear, especially in this ear, and then it comes back, but it's not the same. It's not this, like if you go like that, like this, this is not equal. So far my strength and all that is still here, my motor skills. So as far as that goes, I'm trying to think of what else. We're moving. The Lord was gracious and we listed our home here. It sold in 8 days, and then we are going ahead with a move. We're supposed to move in about a week and a couple days, week and a half. And please pray for us because we'll be driving from California to Texas with 3 puppies. So that's going to be an adventure for sure. But I can't wait because it's so peaceful and quiet there, and I can finally get some rest in between these treatments. We went to our church this morning and said goodbye to everyone there, and that was wonderful and heart-wrenching all at the same time. I've been going through that a lot lately. My youngest son moved out a few weeks ago to a friend's house, and that's been just ripping my heart out. He doesn't want to go to Texas with us. My daughter is about to finish her master's, and she's considering going to Texas with us. I told her, we've been teasing her. They have cowboys. They have, Southern charm and a lot of churches and a lot of schools. And so we'll see what she decides. And then my oldest son, I'll actually be closer to him. He's in Florida, so that's a good thing. But it's been hard to say goodbye to the people here, the close friends that we've had, and our church family that have supported us so much, like literally some of them on a daily basis or weekly basis, and really been just a blessing, such a blessing to us. I'm a little sad, a lot of sad. My friend Elaine passed away this past Tuesday, and she was almost 100. But Elaine was one of my biggest supporters, and every single month she hand painted a card and would send it to me and tell me to not give up and to keep going no matter what. And it had a beautiful painted flower from her on. Hi everyone. I just wanted to also add that one of the most amazing things about the past little while of our move and our sale of our home and everything else is my wonderful husband Randy. He retired for me, for us. He wasn't planning on retiring for a few more years, and but he did it anyway. It seemed like the Lord was just guiding us to Houston and guiding us to treatment to lengthen my life. And even though being in retirement sooner, has a lot of consequences for him, he went ahead and did all of that. And that was very emotional and very difficult to get through, but we got through it together, and with the love of some amazing friends and coworkers that he's known for a very long time. So I'm including his final log off in this video too, because my husband has just been a constant rock and constant selfless, loving, caring, giving man, and I'm very blessed to have him. So here's his final log off.
President, all units, channels are temporarily combined for final log off. Fresno, all units, stand by to copy a final log off. Deputy Alvarez. Fresno, all units, it's my honor, after 19 years of service, to log off to Paul 15, ID 4142, Fresno County Deputy Sheriff Randy Alvarez. Deputy Alvarez began his law enforcement career with Madera County Sheriff's Office. He came to Fresno County Sheriff's Office October 2000. During the past 19 years, his assignments have been FTO, their officer, patrol on all areas, all beats, 6 months as an FSO communications dispatcher, and finally, school resource officer at Central High West, where he found it most rewarding. Randy, thank you for your years of service to the citizens of Fresno County. You will be missed by your team in patrol, by your dispatchers. Prayers and support from here as you start your way on your new adventures. Happy retirement. Fresno to clear.
ID 4124 Fresno 2. ID 4124 to Fresno 2. It's been an honor and a pleasure being a deputy sheriff with the Fresno County Sheriff's Department, and before that with the Madera County Sheriff's Department. I've met so many wonderful people in this department. You guys are all brothers and sisters to me. You always have been and always will be. I just want to tell you guys to make sure you take care of yourself. I feel blessed that I'm getting out of this career field with relatively decent health and moderate sanity, but I can't stress enough to you to take care of yourself, take care of your families, and take care of each other. It's been a rewarding career. I have no regrets. I've loved every moment of serving the citizens of Fresno County, and most of all, working beside fantastic people like you all. If you're listening to this, you're included. So thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much for everything you guys have done to me. It's been an honor. It's been a pleasure. God bless you all. Deputy Alvarez, ID 4124, badge 443. I'm out.
Good luck, buddy.
Thank you, Naoma. You did a good job. Thank you. Thank you, everybody, for the scratches. I was worried I wasn't going to get any.
Oh, come on.
Love you guys.